Well, playing a test match after 6 months, but obviously Bangladesh has played a lot of cricket during this time. How does the shift work for a team that has played so many white ball matches? Is it a technical shift or more of a mental?
I first of all noticed that it's a small group today, so test cricket. It's a more mental shift, but at the same time, there's quite a few guys who haven't played the white ball, and I've been playing red ball and working with red ball for the last couple months. So I think it would be an easier shift than you think. You know.
Uh, Mushfiq completed 100 test matches against Ireland. Obviously, someone that the team depends on a lot. So, how do you see his progression from test number 101 in the future?
Knowing Mushi for the short time I've known him, it's going to be like test one, like test 50, like test 100. He's going to continue doing his preparation the way he leads into test matches and look at 101 just as he looked at everything else.
Still, Pakistan got some quality spinner, Shahid Noman, and decent pace attack. So, what should be the ideal tactics for your team against them to utilize the home condition?
Well, I don't know what you mean by home conditions. It's going to be a good cricket pitch, and we've got to put in place how we bat against them. You want to be higher in the ranking, so you have to play against all these top class bowlers, and we know as a unit that we have to bat and bat long against them, and try and get big scores. So everybody's in that frame of mind that they want to get big scores now, which is a good thing.
For you, the selectors have picked two new faces in the list. What Kamsidasan Tamil is in the part of the white ball who has now been picked for the test as well. And Amit Hazan, he is relatively new kid in the block. So what are your thoughts about these two players and how good is the chance of making someone's debut in this series?
So it's good to have young players come in. It's good to have new players come into the squad. Tomorrow we sit and we decide what the final 11 will be. So there's always that chance that somebody can make their debut. As of now, nothing's been decided finally yet.
Coach, last time Bangladesh and Pakistan have faced each other in the test series. Bangladesh have a very good memory in Rawalpindi. Though Pakistan said that is a pass. But what was Bangladesh dressing room? Were players talking about that series? Or
No,
you think that
it's history. It's history. That history is gone. You're talking about history now. So we want to make new history now. So we're looking for Friday and see what happens from Friday. It doesn't it doesn't matter what happened then. Yes, you keep it in your mind. It gives you a boost inside that you won the last game, but it's a new game. It's a new place. We're in Bangladesh now. We're not in Pakistan. So all those things we have to try and put behind us and make sure that we focus in on Friday.
It's not about this series actually. It's about his coaching struggle. Salahuddin Ahmed probably left the national team coaching panel after this series. You are part of the setup in until 2027. Wow. How do you see that he is going to HP and this is what is your thought?
My thoughts is that it can only help Bangladesh cricket with him being in charge there and knowing exactly what we want to do up here. So he will try and make sure that that is implemented below us, and that's what you need to have that progression and have that line between from under 19 go up to national team. So I can only see it being a benefit for us.
You're some experienced guy who played more than game at the game. So don't think this time they will deliver the better than they did before the other series.
Well, the thing is that yes, they play, they have experience, and you expect them to come and let their experience work. So I can't sit here and say yes, they will do that, but they've been working hard and trying to make sure that that counts, the experience counts, their work ethic and their build up counts. So hopefully things will go well.
Sorry, Phil, speaking about the previous series again, obviously there's always the expectations from Power's play, but when you win that Power to 2-0 the last period, though, would you live by the way? expectation to do more, right? And how do you counter it? I mean, when you get the ball, you can't be focused.
I think the expectation is 95, 90, more than 95% outside the dressing room. I think you all, the public, everybody have more expectations than we have in the dressing room. We prepare and we look forward to playing. The expectations from last series doesn't help us. So we try and just leave that out of the dressing room. So I think it's more outside than inside.
Well, there's a lot of talk about Tiger. How to see his progression as a player, and there's a lot of expectation factor about Rana being the young kid. How do you see him? What you are applying for a young player like Tiger? A lot of pace, a lot of hype around him at the moment. So how do you see it?
I tell you what's the best thing about Nairana is his sense of understanding where he is and what he has to do. For a person who is just coming into the game, basically, his mentality about what he has to do to prepare and where he is, it's highly intelligent as far as I'm concerned. With him, we have to monitor him. We have to try and make sure that we don't overwork him. We don't play him in test matches where he's half fit because we're talking about we want him and we want that pace. We have a nice battery of fast bowlers. He is the leading where pace is concerned now, so we have to look after him too.
And with managing workload, I mean, usually that it's higher that you play one test and then you get done for another one because going forward, you have to put on mental World Cup and mind some of the YODs where night will play a vital role.
Well, as I say, we monitor. After the first test match, we see where he is, how much overseas bowled. That's how the workload works. So we monitor the workload and see if he's able to have the chance of playing second test or get a rest. Coach, history says Pakistan has always produced good fast bowlers, but in this series, it seems like we are going to play on a green top. Do you think Bangladesh test battery is in better shape right now compared to Pakistan test battery? I don't think one team is in better shape. I think we have two good fast bowling units going into this test match. I also think that we have two good spinner units going into the test match. So it's about who grabs and takes hold of the important moments in the test match. In every session, there's always moments that you have to win. So which team is able to win those moments in each session will come out on top. That's true. Now, what are you thinking about our spinners? Because Maypur is not too much spin friendly than past. So, very much challenging time will come for them. Yeah, but challenging times means that you have to up your game and you have to make sure that you know what you have to do on better wickets. It's a case where that's the direction all the teams want to go in because we want to play better cricket. We want when we go to South Africa that our spinners are able to bowl there on better wickets. So the guys are working on things and making sure that there's changes in what they do for these better wickets that we're playing on now.